there, yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from Vancouver, Canada. So welcome. Today is Thursday, May 28th, 2020, and this is video number 55. So another week transpired. Holy smokes, where does the time go? Anyway, I thought I'd just jump in here quickly and catch you up on what I've been doing for the week. And this particular episode is going to be talking about two different yarn hauls. One that I received in the post and another one where I went shopping in Michael's. So I hope that you'll sit back and enjoy me for the next little while I showcase my wares. And if you're new to this channel and wondering, wonder what this is all about. Well, hi, my name's Gary. I'm the host of Urban Yarn, and I've set this channel up to talk about all things yarn related. So that is my knitting, crocheting, obviously acquisitions, which is this particular episode, and also a little bit of hand dyeing in the kitchen. So I hope that you'll enjoy the next little while, and if you like the content that I'm sharing with you, please consider giving me a thumbs up and joining my fibre friends. So hit that subscribe button would be great. So let's get started with what I got in my WEBS online order. So WEBS is a yarn company which I have never used before, but this particular inspiration point for me was I did see an unboxing from Crystal at Bago Day, and she talked about WEBS, and it was quite new for me. So I jumped on there and I had a look around, and what I really liked about their website was that they had all different variations of the styles of yarn that's out there. So they had the higher ends, they had more of the store-bought like big box companies that you can buy as well in places like Michael's, or if you're in the US, Joann houses them as well. And you can also see some of them on Hirschner's. So they have different collections of yarn from different companies that they house at WEBS. And I'll link it down below. I'm not affiliated, so if you press on that link to get there to have your own experience or just to check it out, just know that that link does not give me any accolades or any pats on the back or anything. So it's really there just for your ease of access. And likewise with all of the yarn that I'm going to showcase today and talk about, I'm not affiliated with any of these brands, so I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And most of these are things that I've been wanting to try or have tried before, so there are things that I know already about the yarn, and some that I'm still yet to investigate and find out so that I can share them with you. So WEBS, let's get stuck into WEBS. So the package came, and it comes in a plastic bag like this. I've already dumped out all the stuff on my couch so I can quickly get at things, and it took about 10 days, so the delivery time was pretty good in this climate right now where things are slowed down due to skeleton staff at the various warehouses and whatnot for the companies that are providing and filling orders. So let's get stuck into what I got at WEBS. Okay, I got these three, which are the Dapple series from, I think they're called Serda. So Serda is, I believe, a company or a branch of yarn that is English. So it's from England, the UK, and I have always wanted to try them out. So they use the jeans washi kind of technique in their dyeing. So they have the base come through in the kind of the style of the dye. I really like that, and I've seen this being unboxed by a couple of my favorite YouTubers out there, and I'm thinking, I need to get a hold of some of this. So it comes in various colors in the same treatment like this, but I just really wanted to focus on charcoal gray and a lighter gray, just the neutrals. And I'll tell you a little bit about these. You can look at the gray one, and I'll read this darker gray one. So it's called Dapple. It's double knitting, so that means it's 3 weight, I guess. And okay, this is going to be difficult. So the darker color is called Twilight. The lighter color here is called Morning Mist. And the content is 75% acrylic, 25% wool. Each skein gives you 100 grams, in which is 330 meters or 360 yards. They are suggesting to use 4mm knitting needles or a 4mm crochet hook, and you can machine wash this, and I believe it says to, yes, lay flat to dry, because if you are trying to keep the structure of your garment the way it should be, then I think laying flat to block it out is probably the best way that this ball band is saying for you to care for your garments. And it's made in Turkey. Let's see. I also got coffee beans, just one skein to try it out in a small project, maybe like a hat or something, or see whether I can stretch out to fingerless gloves and see how that works. But if I like it, it's very, very soft. If I like it, I might go grab some more of this, because I believe this was on sale. And the coffee beans is 75% acrylic and 25% wool. It is also a product of the UK in Bristol's. It doesn't say, oh, it's made in Turkey, and they're suggesting to use US 8 knitting needles. It doesn't have the other option, the millimeters. So I've got a feeling that US 8 might be, correct me if I'm wrong, 5mm. And it's 100 grams in this skein, in which you get 214 yards. So very, very soft. No undergarments required if you were to make a cowl out of this or have it sitting close to your skin. So lovely, lovely soft. It feels more acrylic to me than wool, which it would, because it's 75% acrylic and 25% wool. And no care instructions. Currency. So the other thing that I wanted to try out for the first time, on WEBS, as I was mentioning, they have the higher end yarns as well, and every once in a while they'll have a little message that you'll see if you put like one of the higher ends or any of the yarn into your cart. They have this Richter scale thing, measurement, that tells you you've got something in your cart that if you buy another $10 worth, you'll receive 25%, say for example, or a discount. So they did that. I threw in one Malabrigo, which is a nice hand painted or hand dyed yarn. I had one in my cart. Actually, I think I had two to begin with. And they said, hey, you're only like $5 away. You could actually get a discount if you put in a few more dollars worth, and then it'll be like each one is a little slightly cheaper. So I put in another two, and I believe I got a 25% discount that I would not have received had I just bought the two on their own. So that is also a good tip when you're looking at WEBS, that they do have that little meter up there, and if you get little notes to read them, because you might be, you know, only $2 away from receiving a discount. So, and yeah, I got this lovely, awesome Malabrigo, my very first Malabrigo. Oh my God, I'm a Malabrigo Virgin. So I got them in these two colors. This one here, I was a little bit surprised, because when I did unbox them, the colors online look a little brighter, so more vibrant. So I think that might be the photography that they use. They perhaps maybe enhanced the image a little bit for these two. So more washed out, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. In real life, they seem more washed out. But this one here was very, very close. So super happy with these. So let's start with this olivey green batch that I got here. So Malabrigo has a number of different collections within their brand, and this one is called the Rastastic collection. So same with that one down there. And what it is, it's like it's either a sport, more branching out into a DK weight, and it is single ply. so there's no other ply that's twisting with it. And this particular olive green color is called, oh, where are you? It's called, I'm going to read that upside down, Indicita. So Indicita must be a different language because it's yarn that is made in the Uruguay, or Uruguay I should say, and the number is 416. It is not written on here, but I do know that it's superwash merino, and I would say that the care instructions would be to hand wash and lay flat to dry, which is what they wrote down there in the bottom there. So if you can just sort of want a snapshot of what they say on the little bit there. There we go. So 100 grams in each skein, and you get 310 yards approximately, or 285 meters. It is, oh, it's pure merino wool. I'm sorry, I thought it was superwash, but it's not. It is pure merino wool, and it's slightly, it says here, felted. So I don't feel the felting at all. I feel that it is soft. So no undergarment is required. That is awesome. So what else can I tell you about this yarn? Needles they're suggesting is 6 to 7 US size needle. I don't know what that is in millimeters. Don't know. That could be I want to say maybe a 4.5 maybe millimeter set of knitting needles, just judging by the look of it. It's very, very soft. Oh, my first Malabrigo. But let's look at the deliciousness of this colorway. The reason why I bought some Malabrigo as well was I want to see what the dye up is all about. So I'm going to be using these as inspiration points as well when I get into the kitchen and dye up, making my tests for the next round of sock weight yarn that I've purchased. So really, really like the colors because they're deep and rich. They're not muddy in this particular colorway here. So there's use of black in here and other colors that don't bleed and get all murky. I find that perhaps maybe with this one, this colorway here, it got a little bit muddy for me, but love these ones. Holy smoke. So what is this one called? It's called Zazamoa. Zazamoa? I don't know where they get the names from, but it is, the color number is 863. And it's from the same collection as well, the Rustita collection. Rustita collection. And what they were selling at one skein was going for originally just under 16 US dollars. But with the discount, I got them for $12.16 each. So that was an awesome, awesome purchase. Now, the next story that I got to tell you about is my Michaels trip, because that looks after all of the WEBS. Yes, my Michaels is going through, I don't know what they're doing. They're like liquidating, clearancing. I don't know. There's a yellow sea of stickers on every shelf that you can possibly see. I don't know whether that's happening nationwide or whether it's in all Michael stores, but our one was awesome. So I went down there and I purchased some more hopscotch, which is from Red Heart, and these were selling at $3.97. So $3.97, and originally in my Michaels they're $8.99 per ball. So $3.97 is awesome. And they're the hopscotch series here. I got two different colorways. So this is in one of the colorways called Kickball. And a little bit about this is it's a product of India, or made in India I should say. And it's full weight. You can machine wash and lay flat to dry. Love that about this style of yarn. And they are suggesting 5.5mm crochet hook or a 5mm set of knitting needles, and it is 100% acrylic. And where's my yardage? 100 grams in each of these balls, which gives you, I don't know, here we go, 210 yards or 193 meters. So I'm thinking about utilizing these and the other colorway in a shawl. I've watched, I found a tutorial from Malabrigo which uses a knitted pattern, and she uses different variegated wool, and I believe it might be from Red Heart as well, to achieve this beautiful I guess mixing of colors, like variegated colors. And if I find it, I'm going to link it down in the description box below, because I'm thinking of making it out of the hopscotch. The other one that I got from Hopscotch, I got 4 skeins of, where's the other one? Anyway, I don't know. I got 4 of these anyway, but I only can find 3. And it's in a different colorway called Scooter. Now Hopscotch has around, I'm going to say around 10 to 12 colors, and I like this one the best. Kickball is pretty good, and Bicycle is another favorite of mine in the colorways, but this one is Scooter. Again, $3.97 per skein. And I don't know where the other one went. And then I went across the aisle and they had these Craft Smart, which is another brand, and they're a value brand, so it's called a value, I guess, ball or skein of yarn. And these ones were going for, just have a look here, $3.99 per skein per ball. Super soft, so you can wear this with no undergarment required. So it's a 4 medium. You can machine wash, you can tumble dry, 100% acrylic, and they're suggesting 5.5mm in crochet hook or needle size, and it's called Off-White. So I'm thinking about maybe using it in a blanket or something that breaks up if I'm crocheting a border or needing to have some fringe or some sort of pop of color in crochet. I think this would be a good choice of soft yarn. It's 198 grams in the ball, which gives you 354 yards or 324 meters. So there's a little bit of the directions there. And hook and needle size recommendation. And I don't know where this is made. It looks like it's made in Turkey. There we go. So I did give you the price of that, didn't I? It was $3.99 per ball. The next thing that I got from Michaels were kind of new to Michaels that I hadn't seen before, and I have definitely not used these items before, so I want to share them with you. What did I get? I had seen these particular cotton balls from Loops and Thread on a special offer for if you buy 2 you get 1 for free, so I kind of took advantage. There wasn't much in the way of the product left on the shelves, but the colors that mostly spoke to me were the Snapdragon, which is this one here. So I got these 2, and it's called, oh, this one's lost its little band. Okay, it's called Cotton Colors, and in each of the balls you get, it's 200 grams, 394 yards or 360 meters. It is recommending the needle size of 4.5 in crochet hook or needles, and it is considered a 4-weight. It's 100% cotton, and I believe it is also made in Turkey. Yes, it is made in Turkey. So Snapdragon, I got these two. I really like the richness of the color, but I'm not sure what I'm going to be using them in. I'm thinking maybe something large, like a large panel, like nothing too small, because I want to make use of all of the color change outs, and I don't want to be knitting something that's going to be just so small that it uses only one of the colors or two of the colors. So I think there's probably about 4 different colors in this Snapdragon. And because, as I said, it was a buy 2 get 1 free, I got this one here called Coral. I think it's called Coral. Yes, Coral. So with this one, I was thinking they're very kind of close in relationship, but the Snapdragon is a more richer sense of colors, and the Coral are more pastel-y. So maybe I can use all 3, which gives me quite a large project, because each of the balls has, what did I say? Almost 300 yards? 394 yards. So that's a huge project there. So each of those balls were $8.99, but because I got 2 and I bought 2 and I got 1 for free, it was like a 30% discount on buying the 3 balls. I think that's how it works anyway, 33%, because there's 3 of them, you get 1 for free. The next one that I got was something new to me as well, called Swell Shawl by Loops and Thread. It's a 2-weight yarn, and it's very, very similar to Premier's Color Spun, or Spun Colors. Spun Colors, I always flip the words around. But very squishy, like that collection from Premier. The only difference is that all of the colors that were offered were all kind of pastel-y and light colors. I think it was $8.99, but I used a coupon for this. So I think it was $8.99, I'm not sure. If it's incorrect and I've got the $8.99 wrong, I'll correct myself in the description box below. But it is suggesting a 3.5 millimeter knitting needles, or 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. You can machine wash this, but lay flat to dry. And it's 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca. 2-weight, if I haven't mentioned, made in Turkey, and you get 524 yards or 479 meters in 150 gram cake. Really, really nice. Beautiful colors. So that was one new thing for me. I haven't used that before. The other thing I showcased in about 2 or 3 videos ago when I was catching you up, it was the Cottony Silk. And it was in the colorway Herbal Escape. So this is what I showcased a couple of days ago, and it's a lightweight 3, and you get 200 grams, 426 yards, 390 meters. It is 60% polyester, 20 cotton, 20 silk, made in China. You can machine wash, lay flat to dry. They're suggesting 5.5 millimeter set of knitting needles or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Isn't that what this one said too? No, it wasn't. I think I might have already said that. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. And yeah, so this one cost $16.99 on the ticketed value in the store, but I used a discount of 30%, so I got it for I think about $12 per ball. And I liked it so much that I went back and I bought it in 2 different colorways. So this one here is called Desert Sunset, and this one here is called Egyptian Sands. Just amazing. Love, love, love them. Oh my God. So what I did was I pulled out some of the things. If you don't get this in your Michaels or in your area, there are a few other suggestions. So I pulled out of my stash some things that you could do. This is another way of getting or achieving the type of yarn that this looks like. So it is called Cascade Tangier. I got this from lovecrafts.com when I first started collecting my stash or building my stash, and it was on sale, and it's 100-gram balls, so it's half of the weight and yardage of the Cottony Silk, but it would work up. It's very, very similar. And I did one panel here so you could see how it looks when it works up. It's kind of got a boucle style to it, so it's very kind of rustic. But what I like about it is that it's got cotton, it's got natural products actually in it. It is a mixture of silk, cotton, acrylic, and rayon. So slightly different content, but would work up very, very similar into a nice summery feel. So yeah, again, that is the Cascade Tangier. And the other one, if you want to try something more luxurious, is a Japanese yarn, and that is called Noro. And this particular collection in the Noro is called Cottony, which I believe was called a small bird. One of my fiber friends out there explained to me that it's the Japanese word for a small bird. So yeah, it's another option of going. This is more of, I got 3 of these in my stash collection. I think it's a little pricey, but it's all natural fiber-based product. It's made up of natural fiber, so there's nothing polyester or man-made in it. So what we have here is wool, cotton, viscose, and silk. Yeah. And it's got this lovely rustic feel to it. I'm going to be working on this very soon, I think. So those are just some options if you don't get the Cottony Silk within your area. So I think that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed the content, and if you have enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and have made it this far, congratulations. I'm so happy that you've stuck with me, and please think about subscribing. It'd be great to have you amongst my fiber friends. And for all the fiber friends who have been around with me for a while, I've been loving all of your comments. Please know that you've encouraged me to keep going, and I love doing all of these videos that speak yarny and speak on the same subject as what we're interested in. So keep the comments rolling in. And on that note, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.